We will discuss how to register a customs buy-on which we received against a foreign purchase. Okay, for that the documents that we are having is the buy-on first of all, and the second one is the invoice from the supplier. Okay, so first of all what we're going to do is we will go to our purchase orders and we will take the corresponding purchase order where we have given to our supplier, and we have made sure that the quantities are received. Okay, so after that we will create a vendor bill as usual. Okay, and in that vendor bill we have to put the data from the supplier like bill date, accounting date, and references. So once everything is in place, make sure that the currency is also in USD. Okay, so when we do the transaction, automatically the to be invoiced account is coming, and there is a subtotal. So when we come to the journal items, we can see that the total amount which is converted is as per what we have configured inside the currency, which is 3.75. Okay, so when we come back, the total amount that we are showing in our system or registering in our system is 469,260 real is what we are registering in our system. Okay, so what we're going to do next is, you see, we will take this value. Okay, for our reference, this is the value we have received in the bill when converted to SAR. Okay, so this is how you will register a supplier bill, and I'm confirming this. Okay, after that, to register the Saudi customs, what you need to do, you have to go to the accounts, vendors, bills. Okay, and you create a new bill and make sure that we have created a supplier known as Saudi customs. Okay, here I've already created the VAT ID and everything that you can provide. Then after that, in here from the buy-on, you can copy the buy-on recom. The recom buy-on is a buy-on number. I'm copying. Okay, then the bill date we can copy from here, which is 31st March 2024, 31st March, 31st March, and here also 31st March. Okay, and after that, make sure that we are doing all the transaction. And right now what we're gonna go is add a line. Okay, and in here mention the lines from the customs. We don't have to put all the values one by one. Instead we can just mention import purchases. And in here we will choose import account. Okay, then the price that what we're going to put over here is the summation of the calculation as per the customs, which is 400 and this much value. Okay, so we will put that as a price over here. Okay, then we will choose the tax as import 15%. We usually choose as purchases. Right now we will import VAT 15%, we will choose like here. Okay, now as a second component, there is other fees from import, which is we will put into import expenses, other import expenses. Okay, which is here mentioned in the buy-on as 170 real. Okay, we'll put that 170, and in here we will again mention normal purchase charges. Okay, because this is service charges in Saudi Arabia. You can put the import charges itself. I mean, yeah, you will put import charges actually. Okay, so that it will be considered as the part of the import. Okay, now we have a value of tax which is coming around 7184854.70, which is they have rounded to 71855. I think we can click here and we can mention it as 55. Okay, now after that what we need to do is we need to make an adjustment entry. Okay, adjustment entry is like ADJUSD adjustment import, where we will be passing this value to to be invoiced account which we are using in the vendor bills. Okay, and the value that we're going to do is -1, and we will put this same value over here, which is 478,861.31. Okay, so what happens is right now the untaxed amount changes to 170 real. Okay, and actually you have to put this you don't have to put any import VAT over here. Okay, you can adjust this value right now like 85. So right now our payable to, if we go to this journal entries, okay, we can see that all the payables, VAT and everything is as per our buy-in. Okay, which means that there is an import value of this much amount. Okay, other import terms of 170 real to be invoiced is adjusted so that we can knock off this one, and the VAT payable is this one, which is as per the Zatka here. Okay, and the final is accounts payable, which we are supposed to pay to the government is 7202470. Actually they have rounded off here, so we also don't need to round off that. Okay, so it will be like 44.7 itself, which will make the total payable, which is coming over here, is 72,024.70. So same value is coming, we don't have to make any adjustments over here. Okay, so this is how you do the create the bill for the customs. Okay, in nutshell what we have done is we created a separate uh, vendor bill for Saudi customs. We put all the data, then we put the import purchase value as per what is mentioned in the bayan. Okay, this is the import purchase value as per bayan. We have put that, and the VAT is calculated on that 15%. Now there is another 170 real which is other fees, so that is been also calculated over here. Okay, so in order to adjust the total payable, what we have done is we have adjusted this to the to be invoiced account with minus value and this particular value, so that the total payable to this supplier is only this much value. Okay, now you can save this, you can confirm this. So right now this is been done. So this doesn't complete the process. What we need to do is there is a difference in the purchase value from Zatka, I mean customs, and our purchase value, which means that when we did the vendor bill, okay, we got a total value of 469,000. Okay, but the value in the buy-in which they have calculated with the value of I mean conversion rate of 3.83 or something like that. So the value we are getting is 478,000 real and more. Okay, so there is a difference of 9,601.31 values. There is a difference. We need to manage this difference. For that, what we do is we will go to the journal entries, okay, and create a journal entry with the journal exchange difference. Okay, and you take the two accounts, which is import account and the to be invoiced account, and post that difference over here like this: to be invoiced account debited my higher value to this one, and import purchase value as this one, because we already have when we come over here, you see this import purchase is already have a debit value of this much, which is a higher value. We need to decrease this to our invoiced account, which is as per the supplier bill. For that purpose we are crediting the import account and we are debiting that to the to be invoiced account to match that transaction, and you can post this transaction. So with these three entries we can make sure the import purchases are registered properly. Okay, this third entry is not required if the vendor bill value and the Saudi customs conversion value are, if they are the same, then we don't need this third journal entry. Okay, this journal entry only required when there is a difference in the purchase bill and the buy-in value. If there is no difference in the buy-in, if it is the same value as per coming from the bill, then we don't need to enter this third journal entry. Hope it's completes the understands the full process.